सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्. Om. Page 334, verse 270. Vishnum dhyayatu dhiryadva brahmanande viliyatam साक्ष्यहं किंचिदप्यत्र न कुर्वेनापि कारये. Vidyaranya discussing the last 7th step, that is Trupti Praptihi. While discussing that, how a jnani looks at himself or herself after knowledge, the change in the mindset of a jnani, that alone decides where you are standing. The jnani mind is that it is not thinking about anatma, the ahankara. Normal people, ajnanis, generally, when they are doing interaction with the world, they always think about ahankara, body, mind complex. That is more predominant for them. Even before going to sleep, and they think about all past incidents. After waking up, immediately they think about the past experiences. The mind is go on dwelling in anatma. If I am a Vedantic student and advanced student, and if I am a Jnani, after doing Mahavakya, thorough study, I know what is Atma and I am that Atma only. Then what is my mental makeup? Ajnani's mental makeup is like that. Always brooding over the past incidents or present incidents, or worrying about future incidents, is the mindset makeup of Ajnani. But when I am a thorough Vedantic student, what must be my mental makeup? Vidyaranya says, you have to monitor your mind when you are going to sleep, about to going to sleep. Just at that time, watch your mind what it thinks. When we are busy, we are occupied with other worldly activities. But when you are lying down on the bed, in another half an hour you are going to sleep. At that half an hour time, watch your mind, what it thinks. And after waking up early morning, half an hour before, you are getting down out of your bed. At that half an hour gap, immediately think what your mind is thinking. Watch your mind, whether it is thinking about anatma, the ahankara, body-mind complex and relations, or it is thinking about atma, satyaha, buddhaha, mukta swarupaha, aham. Again I am going to interact with this body. That is going on in your mind. Check. This is only sakshi pratyaksham. Nobody knows. No one knows. Guru also do not know. Even next to you, the person who is there, that person also do not know. This is only sakshi pratyaksham. Personally, you only know what your mind is. So that Jnani thinking is like this, aham sakshi eva, whether I am doing actions or not. If a grihastha Jnani means doing Vishnu Puja, Jnani doing Vishnu Puja, previously he was a Bhakta, Vishnu Bhakta, now doing Vishnu Puja to show what? Thanks, Kritagnyata. Therefore, paschat adau jnanaptaye, paschat kritagnatva nivrittaye. That puja jnani can continue, nothing wrong with that. Or brahmananda swarupeva, let him be, that mind enjoy that atma vritti. Either way, it is not going to disturb the jnani. Jnani status. Jnanam is not going to be disturbed. Aham sakshi is not going to be disturbed if I do abhishekam. I am not going to become an ajnani if I do abhishekam, suppose. I am not going to come down to ajnani status. Nor if I stop all of them, I am not going to increase my jnani status. Nothing is going to be disturbed. My jnani status is not going to disturb either by pravritti or nivritti. Physical pravritti, nivritti cannot determine your nishtha. What determines your nishtha is your mental makeup, mental status, how you think about yourself. That is only sakshi pratyaksham. You monitor yourself every minute. That's why you are always busy, not physically. Internally you are watchful, like a watchful dog. Like a watchful dog, I am watching my own mind. I look at the mind. Why you are thinking about anatma? Why you are giving reality to anatma? Come back. Then that mind comes. This abhyasa might have been practiced by that jnani for a length of time, years together. Then it becomes spontaneous. That mind will not dwell or moving all over anatma, it will not go. Naturally it abides in atma nature. Look into the shloka. Vishnum dhyayatu dhihi yadva brahmanande viliyatam. 270 shloka. Sakshi aham, I am sakshi alone. Kinchit anyat na kurve, I am not doing anything. Ahankara is never free from karma. Sakshi Chaitanyam can never be the karta, cannot do karma. Therefore, allow the ahankara to continue. Claim you are sakshi, non-doer. Simple. Allow the ahankara, which is ever the karta, ahankara. No ahankara is free without any action at any time, even jnani also. Therefore, atma, the sakshi aham, I am ever free from karma. This has to be understood clearly. Nahi kaschik kshanamapi jatu tishtati akarma krit. Even jnani also does actions, but jnani knows I am not the doer. Body-mind complex is doing its own duty. Let it do that. My jnanam, atma swarupa jnanas, not going to be disturbed. Sakshi aham na kurve na karaye. I am not going to make others also to do the actions as sakshi. But as ahankara, I whip others to do actions because I am doing as ahankara action, my lower nature. Vasham, I have two channels. When I am interacting with the world, ahankara channel. When I am doing interaction also at subconscious level, internally I know that I am aham, atma, not the doer, in spite of doing. I am the doer and non-doer at a time. Another paradoxical statement, punch like. I am a doer and non-doer at a time. How is it possible? At a time. I am walking and not walking at a time. How is it possible? I am talking, I am not talking. How is it possible at a time? Possible. Possible. I am far and I am near to so and so simultaneously. Possible. Why? As Atma Sakshi Chaitanyam, I am not the doer in spite of that ahankara while it is doing. Simultaneously, I can remember these two. Possible? Possible? Yes. Good. Next shloka. That is why one Acharya said, this Dvaitam and all, puja, relations, all these archana, japa, anything, Dvaita bhavana only we are doing. Before knowledge that Dvaitam is because of delusion. Dvaitam mohaya bodhat prak. Before knowledge, this Dvaita Jnanam, Ishvara is different, I am different, my husband is different, I am different, my children are different, I am different. This Dvaitam mohaya, it is because of delusion. Dvaitam mohaya prodhat prak. Before knowledge. If you have got knowledge, after knowledge, same Dvaitam continues. But physically it continues, not internally. The second line he says, Prapte bodhe manishaya, not Panchadashi, that sloka. Prapte bodhe manishaya. If I got that knowledge, I am Brahman, Prapte bodhe, because of that knowledge, with that knowledge, manishaya, Pujartham kalpitam dvaitam. This dvaitam only kalpitam. The Rama, Krishna, Puja, Shiva, Puja, Abhishekam, these are all kalpitam. Pujartham kalpitam dvaitam. Why they have done this kalpitam, imagination, why they have to do? That kalpitam is required for, that is advaitadapi sundaram. Pujartham kalpitam dvaitam, because it is so beautiful, so charming. Advaitadapi sundaram. Because Nirgunam Brahma is chappu nirupar, rupam illai, no form, no color, no ornaments, nothing there. How can I enjoy? Therefore, Advaitadapi, Aham Brahmasmi Abhi, this is so sundaram. Let me enjoy Sundal, Vadai, all prasadams, enjoy. Nirgunam Brahma Puna, no Panchamratam is available. If you worship God, Dvaita, Ishvara, Shiva, Panchamratam kadikam, Venpongal kadikam, Sundal kadikam, Vadai kadikam. So many are available. Advaitadapi sundaram. So Gnani enjoys both. Understand? The beautiful shloka. Dvaitam bodhaya, dvaitam mohaya bodhat prak, prapte bodhe manishaya, pujartham kalpitam dvaitam, advaitadapi sundaram. Sundaram. That's why in our culture, in our country, there are many jnanis, many wise people are there. There are many. But they all encourage what? Dvaita puja. Why? Advaitadapi sundaram. Bodhat prak mohaya. Bodhe prapte manishaya. Out of jnanam they do. Enjoy. Ennudaya joy. Okay, next shloka. Evam cha kalahat kutram Sambhavet karmino mama Vibhinna vishayatvena Purva parasamudravate. Therefore, there are two groups of people in the world. In the world, we can say, in abroad also, in foreign countries also, they are studying, listening our scriptures and getting knowledge. Puja Swamiji has got so many students in abroad. In almost every country, there are teachers also. And there are two types of people in the entire world, Jnanis and Ajnanis. Jnanis and Ajnanis, wise people and otherwise people who knows their Atma Swarupam, and group of people who do not know their Atma Swarupam. There is no need of kalaha, quarrel between them. There is no necessity of quarrel. Why? One group of people belongs to Paramarthika Satyam, their realm of thinking, their wavelength. Wavelength means their mental wavelength is different, higher order of reality. In spite of their body is functioning in the world, but they are in higher truth all the time. But some people are at Vyavaharika level only. Vyavaharika and Paramarthika, how much distance is there now? For dreamer and waker, how much distance is there? There is distance also and there is no distance also. Duramete viparite vishuchi. It appears as though far, but it is not far. Why? Waker alone is a dreamer. Dreamer is not far away from the waker. At the same time, dreamer is Pratibhasika Satyam, waker is Vyavaharika Satyam, two orders of reality. Lot of difference is there. Similarly, here also, Jnanis are at Paramarthika Satyam, and Ajnanis, Atma Ajnanis are at Vyavaharika Satyam. Relative order of reality, empirical order of reality, how much distance is there between these two realities? Lot of distance is there. Acharya gives an example. Like the two oceans, Bay of Bengal and Pacific Ocean. How much distance is there? One is eastern side, another is western side, like that. Eastern side and western side, both of them are opposite direction. Diagonally opposite. Similarly, a karmi, ajnani, is in one direction. Jnani, who is akarta, is in another direction. Intellectually. I am not telling physically, intellectually. Look into the shloka. Evam cha, in this manner, kalahaha, comparison or debate or discussion or argument, kutra sambhavet, how is it possible, where is it possible? There is no kalahaha. Kutra sambhavet, kasya, karminaha mama. Vidyaranya, considering himself as jnani, I am a jnani, mama, karminaha, ajnaninaha, mama, kalahaha kutra sambhavet. Where is the question of comparison or argument or debate or quarrel or anything? Kutra sambhavet mama. When he says Vidyaranya mama, we all can use that word mama. Vidyaranya kudu cholla, nama kudu chollama illaya? Mama. We hope we are all wise people. All my students are wise people. I hope. Otherwise, talking years together, what is the use? So, mama, you have to see yourself there. Mama means not Vidyaranya alone. You are there. Mama, evam cha kalahaha kutra sambhavet, because the reason he gives in the next line, vibhinna vishayatvena. Both of us have a different vishaya. His vishaya is karma. My vishayam is jnanam. Subject matter. Vishaya means subject matter. karma, my Vishaya is Jnanam, subject matter is different. He is a karta, I am a akarta, role also different. He is thinking I am a jivaha, miserable, ordinary, housewife or householder or a human being. I am miserable, tormented by Elinad Shani. All planets are tormenting me. The room is not safe for me. 9 rooms, Navagrahas in 9 places. And they say, now my daughter Elinad Shani started and I am in half. My husband is at the end. In the mood Elinad Shani, they are go on counting. Vishaya bhinnatvena. What my status? Elinad Shani avadu, Gilinad Shani avadu. All planets are false. Everything is mithya. 9 planets. They are all floating in me. They are all matter floating in me. The consciousness. See what a Vishaya. I am a Swami. I am Adhisthanam of this universe. And one person thinking, I am Asami, I am a slave, I am a victim and facing lot of problems. Jnani says, all problems are floating in me. The Atma. Lot of difference. Kartrutva bhavana, akartrutva bhavana, bhoktrutva bhavana, abhoktrutva bhavana, martyatva bhavana, I am going to die. Jnani says, I never die. Na jayate, na mriyate. Like that you can list so many differences. Vishayat bhinnatvena. Lot of difference. All these points is your homework. You can write some more also. Vishayatvena. Like what na? Purva, apara, samudravat. Purva, apara, samudra. East and west. Samudrams, how much distance is there? Like that there is a difference between Jnani, me, and the Karmi, Ajnani. Or Ajnani, Karmi. Lot of difference. Therefore, when you go to your family members, there is a lot of difference between you and them. Now, how you have to behave with them? Very tough. You have to behave as they are. Now, new slogan, when you are in America, behave like an American. They are telling, because of American problems, previously I was telling, be as a Roman when you are in Rome. Now I am going to say, be as American when you are in America. Don't speak your mother tongue. Just act like a foreigner, American. They should not get any doubt. Adi madri, when you go home, be at home. Mentally, be with those people as though you do not know anything. As though you do not know anything. You have to act. Don't show your knowledge there. Okay. Purva apara samudravat. Next shloka. Vapurvagdhishu nirbandhah karmino natu sakshini Jnanina sakshalepatve nirbandho netaratrahi. Now the self-assessment further going on. These are all self-assessment shlokas. What is that difference? The subject matter between both of them. If you ask, it is like this. Vapuhu vak dhihi. Kaika karma. Vapuhu means here physical body. Physical body means at physical body, physical actions level. Vak at speech level. Dhihi at intellect level. Vapuhu vak dhishu. Nirbandhaha means concern or preoccupation. For whom? Karminaha. Previously he said Vishayatva Vishaya Bhinnatve he said. What is that Vishaya Bhinnatvam? Acharya want to clarify that. At body level, speech level, at intellectual level, there is some nirbandha. Nirbandha means preoccupation for an ajnani. Karmi. Here karminaha means ajnaninaha. Karminaha. Natu sakshini. Not in sakshi. This vapuhu, bodily, kaika and vachika and manasa karmas, there is no concern for me, the sakshi. Ajnani doesn't know I am sakshi, I have ahankara, he doesn't know. Ajnani knows only ahankara. He doesn't know sakshi because he is not a student, Vedanta student. Whereas Jnani is a Vedantic student who has studied well and who is doing Nididhyasanam, and Jnani thoroughly knows Hankara is my Vesham, Sakshi is my real nature. I am a Veshi. Sakshi, I am Veshi, who is putting on, wearing the Ahankara Kanchukam. Jnani, you, the Jnani knows. Appadi solren. You, the Jnani, knows. Knows or not? Which knows? K-N-O-W-S or N-O-S-E? K-N-O-W-S. Knows. Therefore, Sakshini na. The Kaika, Vachika, Manasa, Karmas, because I am no more a sadhaka, as Sakshi Chaitanyam, I have understood, I am ever muktaha, I am no more a sadhaka. Therefore, I don't require any sadhana. Yet, physical level rituals or vag level parayanam or mental level dhyanam, nothing is required. That is why a sannyasi, the one who has got nishtha, there is no compulsion for him, jnani, whether he can do or she can do or they need not do any. There is no compulsion. They should not do is not there. They need not do, they can do, but they should not do, we should not say. They can do if they want for loka sangraha, or they can drop. That's why even Jnani can drop, sannyasi can drop even danda also. No rules, no regulations. He is or she need not wear rudraksha also, need not wear vibhuti also, need not have any symbols of anything. No compulsion at all. Ko vidhi ko nishedhaha. Ekatvam anupashyataha. Once you have seen that ekatva atma, only eka atma sarvatra, no rules and regulations, there no compulsion. Even Shastra withdraws from him. I am withdrawing from you because no more sadhanas are required for you. No more rules and regulations are required for you. That is why no concern, no preoccupation with any sadhanas. Next line. Jnaninaha sakshi alepatve. You have to split properly. Jnaninaha, for jnanis, wise people who are not having any jiva bhava, who are not having any difference between Ishvara and themselves, Jagat and themselves, world is different, God is different, I am different. This bhavana is not there in Jnani. But experientially they see the difference. Vyavaharikataya they see the difference. But intellectually they know world is nothing but Brahman plus Namarupa. Ishvara is also none other than Brahman plus Namarupa. Even myself, the body, mind, ahankara is Brahman plus Namarupa. Namarupa at three levels, Ishvara level, Jagat level, Vyakti level, both three of them are mithya. In spite of Vyavahara is going on. Jnani knows that clearly, thoroughly, convincingly. There is no any doubt in that. Therefore, Jnaninaha, Sakshi, I am Sakshi Chaitanyam. I know this Sakshi Chaitanyam I am originally. Alepatve, not having association with. Lepa means association. Alepa means associationless. Asangaha. Alepatve sati. I the Sakshi, even I want to touch the Vesham, Kanchukam, I cannot touch. Unfortunately or fortunately? Fortunately ne sollalam. Because this body mind complex Vyavaharika Satyam cannot touch me, the Paramarthika Sakshi Chaitanyam. Whenever you got this doubt, how the Sakshi Chaitanyam Vyavaharika not touching, immediately go to that example, dream and waker. Waker alone is appearing as a dreamer. Can dreamer touch the waker's body? In dream, dreamer seeing the rain got wet. Can that wetness of the dreamer in the dream can touch the waker's body? The dreamer's dream, dreamer's rain, dreamer time wetting, all are happening in waker's mind only. They are not away. Even an inch they are not away. But at the same time they can make him wet. Morning after waking up, yesterday dream I saw rain, I got wet. Today in Mylapore there is rain. In T Nagar there is no rain in the morning. So, adi madri, here you feel like that anything after waking up? No. Why? The dreamer dream rain is not away from the waker. Why it is not touching? Because orders of reality difference. You have seen very clearly rain in the dream. You have thoroughly drenched in the rain. After waking up, you are intact. Intact or not? You are changing your dress? Why? Why you are not changing? Vyavaharika Satyam is not touched by the Pratibhasika Satyam. Best example, whenever you have got doubt, this Vyavaharika Satya Shariram, Ahankara, body, mind, complex, cannot touch me, the Sakshi Chaitanyam, Paramarthika Satyam. In spite of, when Ahankara is undergoing tremendous pain, tremendous physical problem, physical ailment, mental problem, emotional problem going on. Sakshi, I am the witnesser. I am the witnesser. That is called Jnanam. Thorough Jnanam. Okay. Jnaninaha Sakshi Alepatve Nirbandha Na Itaratra. Nirbandha, no concern for Vak, Vapu and Manasika Karma. No Nirbandha. This meditation you have to do, this sadhana you have to do, this japa you have to do, or you have to chant mantras, or you have to teach, or you should not teach, or you should talk, or you should not talk, or move here only, sit there only, you should not sit here, you should not do that, you should not do this. Nothing. No nirbandha for Sakshi. Itaratra. Itaratra means no sambandha at all with itaratra, karta, bhokta, pramata. All these are not connected to me. They are all going on a drama in Anatma. I am watching how big movie is going on every time. Or TV venuma idukena. Cinema venuma. Oh, this is the big movie. That's why Jnani, life is a sport for him. Life is a sport. Once you know swimming pool is like a sport place. If you don't know how to swim, it is burial ground. When you are entering the water, if you know swimming, it is a sport field. You can swim nicely. If you do not know, the same swimming pool becomes a burial ground. Suffering and artham. Similarly, the entire universe is like a swimming pool. If you know how to swim in this, as a Jnani, it is a sport. If you do not know what you are Atma, Chaitanyam, and you are interacting with the world, whole world is giving problematic. It is a problematic world. My body also problematic. Everything is problematic. It's no more a sport, it is a miserable medium. Miserable world, miserable medium. I am suffering from the morning till night. People are tormenting me, torturing me. They are doing this, that, and non-stop. No comma, no full stop. Now it is in your hand to convert this body, relations, family, world as a sport ground or a miserable ground. It is in your hands. As early as possible you convert into a sport ground, you are the intelligent person making use of this human body. Otherwise you are wasting your lot of time of your lifespan. Make use of this. Next. Evam chanyonye vrittantam anabhignau badhiravivam vivadetam buddhi mantah hasantyeva vilokyatau. Now Acharya says, not knowing this, people just go on talking. Jnani should be like this, Jnani should talk like this, Jnani should behave like this, and Jnani should think like that. Like that they are all what you can call labeling a Jnani. I want to interpret this shloka in two ways. Based on one commentator, he presents one way, but it is hidden, that meaning. First I will take general. First interpretation is this. There are two persons arguing about Ajnani and Jnani. There are two people arguing. What? There are differences between Jnanis. First grade Jnani, second grade Jnani, third grade Jnani. Argument going on. Varaha, Variyan, Varishtaha. Varishtaha is one who never talk, who never eat, who never move, who never blink. Varishtaha. People consider like that. A Jnani should be like this. He should not do anything. No vachika manasa kayika karma. He sits in samadhi. He will never come out of samadhi. If you want to go and wake up from samadhi and feed him, and you have to spoon feeding, put food inside mouth, and you give food, he eats. No body consciousness. He is unaware of his body. And I saw one person, and the jata full and dirty place full, and you cannot sit there and go on. What? If you keep finger like this, understand. Bidi. Continue non-stop bidi. No talking. Like this. And like this. Jnani. People are standing in a big queue. Big queue, people are standing. I don't want to name that person. We do not know is a Jnani or not. People consider that person as Jnani. Why? Not bothering about body. Not bothering about body. And just like that, he is lying down there. People think like that. Like that, different ways. Okay? Varaha, Variyan, Varishtaha. And some people say Jnani should be like this. He can move, he can talk, he can do this way, that way. And all they are telling like that. And these people are arguing each other. And one person is talking from one standpoint, another person is talking another standpoint. Nobody, these two persons do not know what is real Shastra, what is real Jnana, who is real Jnani. These two, unintelligent, dull-witted human beings quarreling each other. Gnani should be like this, Gnani should not be like Karmi, Karmis are like this, Gnani should be like this, go on arguing. Both of them are like deaf people. Both of them do not know the standpoint. Both of them do not know the orders of reality. Both of them, these people who are quarreling, both of them do not know the events going in the Karma Kanda, Karmis, and the Jnana Kanda, Jnanis. Both events in their lifestyle, they do not know anything. But they are labeling what right they have got to talk. Is it not deafness? Deafness to Shastra, deafness to study of Shastra, Shastra Jnanam illamal, without studying Shastra, and go on arguing what right you have got to discuss, to label the Jnani should be like this. Who are you to talk? But both of them not knowing, like deaf people, and those people are asking, oh, two deaf people meeting each other, you know. Oh, where are you going? You are going to market? No, I am going to the market. Oh, that's what I thought. You are not going to the market. என்ன புரியுறது? இவனுக்கு டெஃப், அவனுக்கு டெஃப், என்ன பேசுறான்னு அவனுக்கே தெரியாது. அது மாதிரி அசாஸ்திரஜ்ஞா, people arguing, considering Jnani like this. This is one type of meaning. Okay, both of them are worldly people, Ajnanis, talking, arguing about the Karmis should be are like this. So Jnani must be different from Karmi. Karma Kanda people are like this, and Jnani must be like this, and you consider Pandra. Then another interpretation by one commentator, he used one word here. Jnani word he uses. Karmi and Jnani are fighting each other, not outside person. Karma Kandin, Karmi and Jnani both are fighting each other. You are not great at all, I am only great. Karmi says, I am only great, you are not great. In the Karmi and Jnani, Jnani enna ippadi irukkanum, and he is Jnani says. Karmi says, no, Jnani enna ippadi irukkanum, Karmi is like this, and both are arguing. Both are having Shastra Pravesha. Shastra Pravesha. They are illiterate Moodhas, previous group. Now this literate Moodhas, dull-witted people. Here Jnani means Shrotriya Jnani. Second meaning now. Karmi and Jnani, both of them are fighting. A Jnani is a Jnani here, not a Brahmanishtaha, but a Shrotriya, Kevala Shrotriya. Not attained Aparoksha Jnanam. Brahmanishtatvam is not there. Only Paroksha Jnanam he is having, Shrotriya. The Kevala Shrotriya is also as good as ignorant person only. And another Karmi arguing each other. Vidyaranya says, Yedikaha, why they are fighting each other? Let be Karmi as Karmi, Jnani as Jnani. Why to fight? Jnanam is not going to disturb. Even he performs karma. Karmi's karma, ahankara, bhoktrutva, kartrutva, let him continue. What is the problem? Why you have to argue at all? Why you have to fight at all? Therefore, there is no argument to fight also at home. I am a Vedantic student, you are Ajnani. I am a Panchadashi student, you are non-Panchadashi student. Yedika in the Bombella. There is no need of quarreling or fighting. Look into the sloka. Evam, say some doubt is here. Some people, group of people think Jnana Karma Samuchaya. Some people, Jnanis, are doing karma, rituals after Jnanam, like Janaka Maharaja. In Ashtavakra Gita you see, Janaka says, why to take sannyasa? I am not afraid of Grihastha Ashrama. Some people take sannyasa, let them take. I don't want sannyasa. Sannyasa is also not required to be a Jnani. Sannyasa ashrama cannot determine my Jnani status. Janaka challenged. Ashtavakra asked, don't you want to take sannyasa ashrama? Take sannyasa ashrama. Janaka said, why I have to take sannyasa? I am anyway Atma Swarupam only. What for sannyasa ashrama? I am not going to be touched by this kingdom, kingly rules, regulations and all anyhow. My body mind complex is working, let it work. I am not going to be touched by that. Agnivalkya's best student, who? Janaka Maharaja. Whole Brihadaranyaka maximum portions are for Janaka only. So you are all like Janakas. You are all, my dear students, you are all like Janakas. You are in the world, you are in the family, you are in the children, in the family members, in Kutumbam, you are there. But you are all untouched by that Vyavaharika Satyam. You are the Paramarthika Satya Atma. You all know that. You all know that. So happily saying, okay, that is true, no? Either not thoroughly, if you do not know, slowly you are going to get clarity further for Varaman enge povum. Once you sit in front of me, I can't leave you. Okay. That jnana vandida ahana. Okay. Where it can go. Therefore there is no problem. Like that, anyonya vrittanta anabhignau. Both of them do not know anyonya, mutual, their status, their events, what to do, what not to do. Both of them not have clarity. Shrotriya Jnani and Karmi, both are not clear about. Both of them can be in their own place. No one can disturb the Jnani status, nobody knows. Why? Badhira viva, like deaf people. Both of them are like deaf people. This person do not know that what that person is talking from what standpoint, the events of that Jnani status, that person he do not know. And a Jnani person do not know this karma is useless, karma you should not do, because of karma moksha won't come, karma you should not do, karma tyagam panna, in the Jnani Shrotriya is shouting at him. He is also another deaf, even or deaf. Rundu deaf people, vivadetam, let them argue. Full stop, vivadetam. Put full stop and full stop. Okay, vivadetam. Vad dhatu. Vad dhatu generally parsmaipadi. But here it is vi upasarga is there. Vivadetam atmanaipada it takes. Vivadetam. Full stop. But who will not argue, discuss? Buddhimantaha tau vilokya hasanti eva. Wise people, Brahmanishta, Shrotriya Brahmanishta, Jnani, looking at these two people who are fighting, Vilokya, having seen them, Tau means those two, Karmi and Shrotriya Jnani, Kevala Shrotriya Jnani, are two ignorant people arguing. Tau, when they are fighting, quarreling, Vilokya, having seen them, Buddhimantaha, wise people, Shrotriya Brahmanishtaha, Hasanti eva, they smile at them, they laugh at them, laugh and not in front of them. Pavam, they ridicule at them, amuse at them, they enjoy when they are fighting. Pavam, Sanda pottukongo, pandungo. This person will never enter when they are quarreling each other. No, you are wrong, you are right, you are wrong, or you are right. This person will never enter into that argument. Why? Both are as good as deaf persons. If even you go on to talk also, they cannot understand. That's why wise people never enter in any argument. Wise people, a real Vedantic student, if thoroughly understands, never argue with anyone, never entertain any debate, never discuss, because they cannot understand. That's why Jnanis also behave as though they do not know anything. Maximum time. They do not know anything, like that they behave. Next shloka. Shloka 274. Yam karmi na vijanati साक्षिणं तस्य तत्त्ववित् ब्रह्मत्वं बुध्यतां तत्र कर्मिणः किं विहीयते। Karmis are those people doing karmas in karma kanda rituals with dvaita bhava, and jnanis are those people who are acting according to their jnanam. Let the jnanis be as they are. Why these karmis have to discuss or debate jnani should be like this? What they are going to lose if jnani is like this, whether they do rituals or not, whether they perform or not, whether they do japa or not, whether they wear danda or not, whether they be parivrajaka or not, whether they have ashramam or not, why you have to label that a jnani, he should be like this? What these karmis are going to lose if a jnani is like that? Why can't they accept jnani? Similarly, why can't jnani accept karmi as karmi? Why karmi cannot accept jnani as a jnani? Why you have to interfere in his life? Why he has to interfere in your life? Vidyaranya says, "Rendu perum sanda pottu kaadungo, ottrumaiya irungo annaru." Parungo. So, Lord Krishna says elaborately in Bhagavad Gita, "Karta karmanya vidvamsaha." As karta doing avidvamsaha, ignorant people, jnani also does like that only. What is the difference between jnani and ajnani? Externally, active jnani and active ajnani, enna difference physically? Ajnani is also physically doing lot of duties, social duties, family duties. Ajnani grihastha. Jnani grihastha also active and doing all duties like ajnani only. Now, how you determine he is a jnani? Only mental makeup. It is not a lip service. Only mental status. Ajnani's mindset is different. Jnani's mindset is different. Even though physically, verbally he is doing rituals, sandhya, vandanam, puja, panchayatana puja, all those things, he is a jnani. He only knows. Therefore, let jnani be like that, or he may renounce karma also. If he is a sannyasi, let him renounce. Sannyasi should be like this only. That sannyasa also, varieties of sannyasa. Dandi sannyasa is a great sannyasi, or dadi sannyasi is a great sannyasi, or sannyasi who is having big ashrama is a big sannyasi. Who are you to determine sannyasi is a great sannyasi? Jnani. உனக்கு என்ன தெரியும் டிசைட் பண்றதுக்கு? Let him be as he or she wants. Who are you to enter? What you are going to lose? Look into this sloka. Yam karmi na vijanati sakshinam. Which sakshi is not known by karmi, na vijanati sakshinam. Tattvavitu tasya brahmatvam buddhyatam. The wise person, tattvavit, tasya means of that sakshi's nature, wise person knows as Brahman. Karmi do not know. Ajnani, karmi do not know this sakshi status is Brahman. Tattvavit tasya sakshinaha brahmatvam buddhyatam. He knows that this sakshi is none other than Brahman. He knows. Buddhyatam tatra karminaha kim vihiyate. What these karmi people, ajnani people, what they are going to lose? What is the loss for them if they accept jnani as it is? Why you have to argue, discuss, and he should be like that, she should be like that? Why are you asking? Interfering with jnani? Similarly, jnanis also should not interfere karmis. Joshayet sarva karmani, in the next shloka he is going to say that. Just as karmis are not going to lose anything if he allows the jnani as they are, similarly jnanis also should not interfere with the karmis, ajnanis. Joshayet sarva karmani, na buddhi bhedam janayet ajnaninam karma sanginam, Krishna says. A jnani should not go and say other family members, உனக்கு எப்போ ஞானம் வரப்படுது, இன்னும் பூஜை பண்ணிட்டே இருக்கியா? ஒரு husband, no, student, Vedanta student, husband says to the wife, still she is in puja, still she is in worshipping. Why you are confusing her? And both are coming and sandra போடுறா என்ன முன்னாடி. Swamini, being your student, still she is in karma kanda. What to do? இதுதான் ஏன் சொல்றாரு வித்யாரண்யர்னு இப்ப எல்லாம் இருக்கா ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ்ல. Let him do. Sometimes wife also complains on husband. அவர் என்ன துவைத்தல்லையே இருக்காருன்னா இருக்கட்டுமே, துவைத்தல்ல இருக்கட்டுமே, அவர் எத்தனை நாளைக்கு வேணுமோ அவர் இருப்பார், இல்லைன்னா இந்த அம்மாவுக்கு எத்தனை நாள் இருக்கணுமோ இருக்கட்டும். Don't take it as granted, wife or husband. You don't have right. அம்மா அம்மா பிரம்மனுக்கு wife உண்டோடி, husband உண்டோடி. When you are a Brahma Gnani student, why you have to enter? Look at him as husband. Look at him as a human being who is doing sadhana. That jiva is doing sadhana. Same way wife also should not criticize husband. Husband should not criticize wife. If they are both are Vedantic students. Suppose wife is student, husband is not student. Husband is student, wife is not student of Vedanta. That time also they should not argue, compare, criticize or any word. But நமக்கு தாங்காதே, அப்படியே ப்ரெஷர் உள்ள ப்ரெஷர். ஹஸ்பண்ட் லெவல் எப்படி இருக்கு, இந்த வாட்டர் லெவல் மாதிரி, வாட்டர் லெவல் மாதிரி ஹஸ்பண்ட் லெவல் எப்படி இருக்கா, அது வைஃப் லெவல். Husband wife is not there, human beings are there. Jivas, as their samskara, they are born, they are growing, they are doing sadhana. Let them do that. Never compare, never argue, never interfere. Keep quiet. Do on your own sadhana as you like, as you want. Vidyaranya advising for all people, students and non-students also, karmis and jnanis also. Buddhimantaha hasanti eva. Purnamadah purnamidam purnat purnamudachyate purnasya purnamadaya purnamevavasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.